Hello, everyone. This is going to be Eden Zero, Chapter 103, Clash of the Cosmos. And this chapter was interesting because it looks like what I said in my previous video is going to happen, where Ziggy and the Eden's One's crew is going to be a reoccurring villain in this series that we're going to fight later on. And this pretty much cements it anyway. So at this moment in time, it looks like the Eden's One completely outclasses the Eden's Zero in terms of just firepower and strength, anyways. And it looked like they were going to beat them, but what's quite interesting is Captain Connor's, like his what do you call it? His morals are a bit different to what Ziggy's is, because he's quite hesitant to shoot the ship, considering there's women and children aboard, which is everyone pretty much, and and we also see how they treat him as well. 'Cause if we see Dark Starshines talking to him anyway, talking about how he's only getting paid for his skills, to stop asking questions, just do what you're being told anyway. And what's more interesting is Ziggy. He seems to have no remorse for any of this anyway, and he seems to follow the orders. But what's quite nice is we get to see how formidable Connors is as a pilot of the ship. Showing us all the little different strategic things he does. So that's pretty cool, and I can definitely see him joining the crew later. And there are certain panels where we see his emotion when he's given the orders. You can see that he doesn't want to do this, but because he's given the order, he does it anyway. Because he's quite, it seems to be like those kind of times, follow these orders. And yeah, his piloting skills is pretty top class, and if he does join the Eden Zero, it'll be very beneficial to the crew because of that. And we also get to see a bit of the fighting prowess of one of the Dark Stars. I think, who is it? Which one is he? Let me scroll back up. So the Dark Stars have also been given names as well. It's basic in terms of legit what they're based on, the looks anyway. So where are they? Oh, it's you got Wizard, Clown, Brigand, and Killer. All right, so that's the one. So there's just one part where we see Wizard just floating around in space, and he destroys all these bots at the same time, kind of showing you how strong he is as a single unit. And if all four of them are on the similar level as well, that's going to be quite tough to beat. And that was pretty crazy. His Divine Lightning is like crazy AoE, and I gotta say, and that is pretty crazy. And the considering what else I did enjoy was Rebecca was trying to use her cat leap powers in that instant as well. And I gotta say, Rebecca always using her cat leap instant kind of reminds me a bit of ReZero. So there's a bit of element of ReZero where Rebecca is a bit like Subaru. She will try to reset the timeline if there is an undesirable event happening, something like that upon the lines anyway. So that's kind of interesting to see that kind of thing she's trying to do here. It's a nice little element to add. But we are saved by the Skull Ferry Island, like the Elise Crimson's pirate ship. So we get Elise from the Arashian Says coming in to save the day. And with this, Ziggy knows that he's no match for Elise at this moment in time, so he kind of just withdraws. So we're gonna see more of Ziggy later on. So that's gonna be interesting to see when we'll see him. And so we get Urza, the return of hers anyway. So apparently she's one of the Arashian Says, so she's a bit of a criminal. And she seems to have a bit of a past with Ziggy as well, so that's quite interesting. And she's going to talk to Shiki about what Ziggy is. So I'm guessing the next chapter we'll get the explanation to why Ziggy is how he is in at this moment in time. And yeah, so that'll be quite interesting to see. But I've got to say, Elise seems quite powerful in the sense that she conquered the seven cosmos, as it was told. So she seems like the OP ally that we have now. She's pretty strong, and being one of the members of the Irashian Sace as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. At least we know that she's an ally anyway. So that's quite crazy. But apart from that, I thought this chapter was all right, and I see where the plot is going. So we now know that Ziggy is going to be a villain for later on, and I thought it was going to be resolved here and now, but it's obviously not going to go that way. And there's a bit more to Ziggy and what his development has, and Elise has all the answers anyway. So I'll get to see what's happening next. But I'm guessing after we find out, we'll be adventuring into the other cosmoses. So that'll be very interesting to find out. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.